Hello and welcome to your guide to using Teams for QEGS students. I'm going to start by showing you how to access Teams. So first of all, log in to your school account in the usual way. I've logged in. You would have often come up with a pop-up there for your username and password. I've logged in as a test student that I've got set up. You might have a Teams link here. We're adding that at the moment, and if not, click on your email. And when that loads, on the top left-hand side, we call this the waffle, the 9 little dots. Click on that and click on Teams. And your page should look a little bit like this. Now, don't worry, we're not expecting you to have a Physics A-level page and a Year 7 Science page, but this is just a few teams to show you the kind of things that you might see. Let's click on a team and see what you can see on that page. I'll come back out of that one and click on all teams to go back, and we'll have a look at the Year 7 Science team. So over here, these are called channels. Every single team has to have a general channel. We're not allowed to delete that one. And then we've got a couple here for this Year 7 Science team set up with the topics that they're doing in science at the moment. These ones look bold. They're bold because something's happened in that team. There might have been a post from a teacher or a new assignment updated or some new files posted. Up at the top here in this general channel, you can click on here, post, to see posts from your teacher. So this teacher's scheduled a meeting, and we've also got an assignment there. If you click on files, if the teacher has uploaded some, you would see some files in here. And I'm going to go and have another look at another channel so I can see some files. So see here in evolution and inheritance. So we've got here posts at the top, and actually this teacher's put a post where they've linked to an overview for the lessons for this topic. And also in files, what you'll see is that same overview and lesson 1 and lesson 2. It might be that you've got resources per lesson, but it might also be that you just have an overview and that's got links to different resources or video lessons or that kind of thing online. Let's go back into the general channel, because this is usually where you'll see the assignments posted. So up here at the top, we've got assignments. And here you'll see any assignments that you've done, and also any assignments that you've completed are in here. If you click on that assignment, you'll see any instructions from your teacher, you'll see some reference materials, and you'll see a hand in button up on the right hand side. When you click on this, you'll either be able to edit it straight in the browser, or you might have to download it to be able to save your own copy. Once you're ready to hand in, if you've managed to edit it in the browser, you can just click on hand in. If you've had to save your own copy, we can go to here and click on upload from device. Let's have a look at here. We've got some answers, so let's upload that and click on done. And once you've done that, you need to click on hand in so your teacher can see that you've handed in that assignment. When they return that assignment, you'll see a little note in here in your activity up on the top left, where this is where the assignment's been set and this is where an assignment has been returned. To see all of the assignments that you've got coming up, you can click on the assignments link here. You can also click on calendar, and that's what I'm going to look at next, because you might have been invited to a Teams meeting by one of your teachers. If you click on the calendar here, and have a look here, I've got a Year 7 Science lesson that we're going to join. If I click on this, Year 7 Science, up on the right you'll see a join button. You'll get options to turn on and off your video and mic. So turn them off to start with. It's a good idea. We do that in all our meetings at school as well. Turn them off to start with. Click on join now. And usually you will be able to see the teacher there waiting for you to talk to you, but what you might also get, or what you can also use here, is the hand and the chat. So if you want to ask a question during the lesson, you can put your hand up and lower your hand, and your teacher will see that you've got a question to ask. But you can also, depending on the way the Teams meeting is being used by your teacher, you can type in some questions here. Your teacher will see those straight away and be able to answer them. I'm just going to leave that meeting by clicking the hang up button. If instead of a Teams meeting, you're being invited to a Teams live event, you won't necessarily see that in your calendar. What you'll get from your teacher is a link. And when you click on that link, it will take you to the Teams live event. If it hasn't started yet, you'll just see that the live event hasn't started. But you can always click on that link ahead of time to check whether you can access it. let your teacher know if there's a problem. But usually if you do click on it and the lesson started, you can just join in, and it's the same thing with chat. You won't be able to use video or mic, but you will be able to use the chat function. It'll be the same icon that you can use to talk to your teacher. The last thing is just where to go for help. So you've seen this video in form time, hopefully, but you can also watch it at home. There is a help guide that's on the remote learning section of the website. If you've got a question about a specific subject, you can contact your class teacher either by email, speak to them if you're in school, or even post in the team for your subject. If you've forgotten your password, up on the school website where you log in, if you hover over that login and click on password reset, if you know your password and you're going to reset it, you would do that here. But if you've forgotten it, click on that link. You can enter your school username, that first part of your email address, and your mobile phone number or a mobile phone number of somebody in your house, and request a reset code, and you'll get a link through and explain how you need to do that. If you're still stuck and you can't get on, then please don't sit at home not being able to access anything. If you email inquiries@qegs.email, we will help you. We want to make sure we can support you as much as possible getting access to any resources that you can from home.